Speaking of which, supporting other companies, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is about to make basically a shitload of money. If you didn't know, Reddit is going public. Now, the apparent third largest shareholder before this goes public is, you guessed it, Sam Altman. Now, we know Sam Altman. Part of the reason Reddit wants to go public is because that gives them more funds, obviously. Now, this is kind of a big deal because OpenAI and Reddit are kind of, they're not working together at the moment, but Reddit is working with Google and their AI. So Reddit is about to be worth quite a bit when it comes to AIs as a platform that primarily until recently was really good actually for finding information. Yeah, so that's kind of a big deal if you're, you happen to have another company that's competing with Google. And oddly enough, when Reddit goes public, maybe your company is also going to take advantage of that. So later this month, when Reddit goes public, are looking to sell almost $748 million worth of stock in its IPO, which could lead to a valuation of Reddit of $6.5 billion. So the company will offer 15 million shares for between $31 and $34 per share, with existing shareholders planning to sell in almost another 7 million shares. So at that price, Altman's stake in Reddit could be worth between 51.4 million and 56.4 million. So quite a bit of money if you are already rich. Altman owns about 1.66 million shares of the company, is what Business Insider is kind of calculating here. He owns 8.7% of the social media platform with a voting power of 9.2%. But the filing also says that Altman disclaims beneficial ownership of these shares, except to the extent I was respective. I wish I knew what that word was, so we will look that up because I am slow. Let's check out here. Basically, relation of money, interest there within, meaning he doesn't exactly own all the shares affiliated with him, but they could belong to one of his funds. So basically, he does to whatever. He basically does, is essentially what we're saying here. Now, let's be clear. He works at OpenAI, and yes, Google struck the deal with Reddit. Now, if you're Sam Altman, you're kind of winning from both ends here because you're making money either way. Who really cares? You kind of have the best one right now. You also get a little bit of the inside job on what Google is teaching their AI from, what they're learning from, what information they're taking. So dude is sitting in a pretty good spot. Also, I believe when Google did strike this deal with them, it turned out it was not an exclusivity deal. So OpenAI could eventually be taking the information as well. We don't really know. But Sam Altman has come under fire from big guys like Elon for making it closed AI instead of open AI like Elon originally planned. There's actually a lawsuit about that right now that we just covered recently as well. And it turns out that Sam Altman, out of nowhere, is becoming extremely rich, which is very fascinating to watch happen. And it's crazy how, no one knows of this guy. OpenAI comes out, big deal with Microsoft. Boom, boom, boom. He owns some of Reddit. Reddit's making big deals. Reddit's going public. So much has happened in a short period of time, and dude is apparently perfectly positioned for it. So, did he know? Was he planning for it? It's hard to say.